Alright, I did film some of this yesterday. For some reason, my SD card didn't save it, didn't take it. So let me show you what I will be working on today. And I promised you guys in the last episode of the Daily to Track car build that I was going to dedicate a whole video to intercooler mounting and intercooler piping and all that good stuff. So let me show you what I've got so far. I'm sorry, for some reason SD card didn't take it. But this is what I've got so far. So only really good way to mount this intercooler up on this car is to do one bracket in the middle. That wraps up and bolts up right there. And then comes up around the back side and bolts up right here. And then what I've actually got to do, I got to cut another slot in it like right here and bend it further this way so it's not up against the AC condenser so it doesn't vibrate and poke a hole in the AC condenser. Alright, and then I did make these mounts here, and these are for the sides, so let me show you those. Okay, so I've actually got these marked passenger lower, driver's lower. Basically what I did, this is 1.5 inch wide by 1/8 inch thick flat iron, and basically what I did, I just took an angle grind or a cut off disc and I cut halfway through the metal since it was so thick, and then I was able to bend it at a 90, and that's actually a little bit more than a 90, but that's what I needed. Obviously that weld didn't turn out too good. I had the wire speed turned up way too high, and this one I had it turned just about right. So basically that's gonna mount right there. This is the first attempt, and I tried to bend it, and as you can see it's not bent very well, but it actually worked out pretty well. And I couldn't get this side to bend a perfect 90 until I figured out an easier way to do it, so I actually ended up cutting it off and welding it. And of course I had this wire speed up way too high, and I actually had the temperature down too low for the steel, so as you can see it's big old bubbles instead of nice smooth flowing welds. But anyways, this one will sit just like that. So that's what I've got going on for today, and for the next probably couple weeks, getting piping and everything else. I've got some piping, but the main pipe going up from the intercooler to the throttle body is actually going to be exhaust tubing, for the simple fact of I've got to put some barb fittings on there for some I got to do my wastegate vacuum source and boost source, because it has to be before the butterfly, before the throttle body. Plus I need to do my map sensors as well, so my manifold absolute pressure sensor has to be put in before the throttle body. So I gotta modify this bracket real quick and start drilling some holes, and intercooler will be mounted. Alright, so here's where I'm at. I've got intercooler on there. This mount is done. Just needs to be painted. That's all it needs. now I can start drilling holes on the side flanges and drill the holes in the mounts so I can mount everything up. So let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, one is done. I just found these 2 bolts to go on there for now. Now I just need to drill the hole through the flange of the intercooler. And then I bought some bolts to go in there. So I got some bolts here to go in for the flange on the intercooler, just to bolt it all down tight. What is up? Look at here. Look at here. So, intercooler piping kind of mocked up. Intercooler is mounted solid, and then, oh, what's this? Yeah. Something I'm going to have to mess with. Right now it's just kind of a mock-up, just to see how everything fits. But this pipe is sticking through pretty much flush with the bumper right here. But as you can see, intercooler is nice and solid. Everything's mounted up nice and clean. Honestly, if this pipe didn't stick through like this, all I'd need is just a very short little 90. And I'd be able to mount it directly to the factory style intercooler pipe. But that's not going to happen because of that. Alright, I'm actually sitting here editing the episode that you actually just watched. I apologize, it was kind of a short episode. It was just solely for mounting the intercooler. I actually decided I was gonna go ahead and split the intercooler mounting and everything into 2 parts. So basically this part was just intercooler mounts and getting the intercooler set and in place, and then the next part of it will actually be getting all my piping ran and getting everything set up, and after that hopefully will be the first start of the engine. So as you can see, yes, I am actually editing. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I am sorry it's kind of a short episode. It wasn't a full intercooler mount with piping and everything, but piping will be up here soon once I get all the material and everything I need. So with that being said, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and remember guys, there is that challenge still out there, 500 subscribers by July 1st. Naive Steve and I do have to eat some canned dog food, so keep that in mind and hit that subscribe button down below and go to his channel and hit his or his subscribe button, and so you get to see us eat some canned dog food. So stay tuned for another episode of the daily Detract car build, and stay tuned for some shenanigans and some fun.